Well, a major shakeup in the college basketball world. It rocks Cincinnati once again. Xavier head basketball coach Sean Miller on the move just 2 days after the Muskies were knocked out of the NCAA tournament. Sports anchor Olivia Ray joins us now with more on this shocking departure here, Olivia.
And shocking is the right word to use here. Lindsay, multiple sources tonight confirmed to me that Sean Miller is leaving Xavier just 3 seasons into his second stint at X. Miller will be named the next head coach at Texas. The rumblings about Sean Miller's future at Xavier, they actually began earlier this week. This morning, the Longhorns, ironically, the team that Xavier knocked out of the tournament back on Wednesday night in Dayton, officially parted ways with their head coach, Rodney Terry. Back in March of 2023, Miller was reportedly drawing interest from Texas before the Longhorns promoted Terry from interim head coach following a run to the Elite Eight. Miller racked up 185 wins in his 8-year split tenure at Xavier. He took the Muskies to 3 Sweet 16s and an Elite Eight appearance. An extension signed back in October of 2023 had Miller under contract for the next 4 years here in Cincinnati. Miller is expected to be introduced in Austin later this week as their next head coach. I have reached out to Xavier Athletics this evening. They have no comment at this time. Sports anchor Charlie Clifford, he was with UK and Xavier this weekend at the NCAA tournament in Milwaukee, and he joins us there tonight.
Olivia, earlier this weekend, Sean Miller, sentimental, not hiding any emotion about how much this team and getting to the NCAA tournament meant to him as a head coach. The Texas question wasn't pertinent at that time because Rodney Terry, 48 hours after losing to Xavier in Dayton on Wednesday, still had a head coaching job. So this coming together very quickly over the last day. And now these comments post-game certainly have a little bit of a different tune tonight.
It's always difficult at the very, very end. And, I think I remind myself of what I talked to our team about, and that is that there's very few teams that leave the tournament happy. You ride that high of getting here and advancing, but when it ends, it's very disappointing. And in large part because you care so much about each other, and you can't duplicate it. This group will never be together again.
Now, at the time on Friday night, Miller's future was not discussed post-game because Texas still had a head coach. Rodney Terry, 48 hours after losing to X in Dayton, was not dismissed. That has changed, and Miller heading to Austin. The new Musketeers head coach will have one priority out of the gate, and that is trying to retain sophomore star Dalen Swain and Ryan Conwell. Those were the 2 key pieces set to come back to the Musketeers next season. For now in Milwaukee, Charlie Clifford, WLWT News 5 Sports.
Charlie, thank you so much. Already saw an Instagram post from Dalen Swain as of this evening here. So Xavier's search for their next head coach commences now. Ahead on the show, I'll take a closer look at a couple of names that we can watch. Will Chris Mack run it back here? We'll take a little look at that. Olivia Ray, WLWT at News 5 Sports.
Olivia, thank you. Of course, this news rocking the world tonight for fans left in shock tonight. It's something that they dealt with before. As we talked about, Miller left the Muskies for Arizona more than 15 years ago before returning in 2022. WLWT News 5's Daisy Kershaw joins us live from Cintas Arena with how fans are reacting to all this news. Daisy?
Well, Lindsay, as you can imagine, lots of reaction coming in from fans tonight, and it's a mixed bag. A lot of people are talking about how this will impact the team's progress, going from having a well-known name, someone they're familiar with, to having instead a question mark in Coach Miller's place. Fans have also been talking about the timing of all of this. Miller is headed to Texas, the team the Musketeers just beat to get into the NCAA tournament, and fans are wondering what's next now for the program.
I think it's a real bummer that he's getting out of here. The team has been on track of just success the last couple of years, and this year they look really good. And I think it's really just going to beat down the culture of the team. They sort of starting to get something in line there. Things were moving smoothly. I would have loved to see them come back next year with the same coach and run it back.
And we've been talking about this, but this does, of course, feel like deja vu for fans. So there is a lot of that shock because Coach Miller did leave the team this way not long ago. And now they're seeing it happen once again. He still did have 4 more years left on his deal. So again, people didn't think it would happen at this point. Reporting live tonight from Cintas Center, Daisy Kershaw, WLWT News 5.
As you can imagine, we will have much more on Sean Miller's departure from Xavier on our website, WLWT.com. We'll also have continuing coverage of this shocking announcement tonight on WLWT News 5 at 11.